Hey, how's it going, fellas? How's it going, ladies? This is Handra the Resilient back at you with another video. Hey, I know I haven't posted in a while, and life's just been crazy right now with work, with my personal life, with career. Everything right now is on full throttle. We're almost halfway, we're actually more than halfway past the year, right? Um, and so this is where we got to step it up. We got to keep up. So anyways, follow me on socials. I did change my social media recently, my handle. It is now resilient underscore fitness 25, both on TikTok and on Instagram. In this video, I really just want to talk about the 3 things I learned about my fitness journey. And I hope it resonates with you if you are on your own fitness journey, health journey, whatever journey you're on. But this is more related to the gym and exercising. Let me just take a look around. It's beautiful weather right now. Man, gorgeous day out here. Let's get into the video. All right. So the first thing that I learned is it's going to be boring. Okay. I'm talking about your nutrition is going to be boring. Your exercises are going to be boring. And that is okay. Here's what I've learned in the program that I've been in and what I've been implementing moving forward is switching up my workouts like every 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks, 5 weeks max. Okay. So I'm switching up. I'm still doing push pull legs. I'm switching up my workouts. That way we can be able to hit the same workouts and then just go from there. Right. And as far as my nutrition, yeah. Does it get boring eating chicken and rice every single day? Sure, it can. But there's other ways to implement chicken. There's other ways to implement rice, but you have more flexibility with the meats. You can sauce them up. You can use certain sauces, right? When I say sauce them up, I mean season them, put them in a nice, appropriate sauce mix and all that stuff. Whereas rice, okay, you can put a little bit of I like to put salt-free garlic and herb. But the thing is, the reality is, the boring has made me more consistent. It's made me more aware of what I'm eating. And I think that's been a great thing, honestly. As far as like my personal life outside, I still hang out with some friends. I still hang out with people who I care about. And it's just a matter of communicating with them. Like, hey, I'm going to the gym tomorrow, or no, I don't drink alcohol, or X, Y, and Z, right? And it's really setting a boundary first and foremost with yourself, and then communicating that boundary with others. The second thing that I've learned, folks, is you need to be intentional. There's been many times where I've hopped on a fitness journey and I have not been intentional, or I've thought I was intentional, and that just wasn't the case. So for me, it's really important to be intentional. And I won't talk about it in this video, but I have this whole concept I got from other people that I watched, and I made it into my own, configured it into my own, and I call it the 3 whys. And I won't get too much in this video, but the 3 whys for me is stuff that one why is a personal why, the second why is a career why, and then the third why is an aspirational why. And you have to remember, whether you're a man, you're a female, or however you identify yourself, you're going to leave a legacy here on planet Earth. We only got one shot to make things happen. Don't waste that. Remember that. So when you get on your fitness journey, be intentional about it. Understand that it's like the old saying, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint. And it really is that way. I can't tell you how many times I've been frustrated with not being able to lift certain weights, or feeling like my conditioning has been out of shape, especially when I'm on a cut. So but you have to be intentional about it. You have to understand that it's a long journey. And quite frankly, I definitely have sculpted my body to where I know I can see it forming. Other people have seen it forming, whether it's outside the gym or inside the gym. And it feels good. But sprinting, it's not going to get you to where you want to be. And you got to understand that. The third is very similar to intentional, but I'll reframe it in a different way. You got to be consistent. and more importantly, outside of the gym. Um, I was at a networking event / dinner with leaders last night. One thing I learned, something that was reiterated to me, was being consistent as a person, with your character. And I remember listening to a program about Bruce Bochy, the past San Francisco Giants head coach, and he talked about how I think they asked him, like, what makes a good manager, baseball manager, and he talked about being consistent as a person, being consistent with your character. And I thought that was really interesting to hear it 5 years later from that same person. I don't know if they got it from the same source that I got it, but I said, okay, Eureka, you got to be consistent. And putting the nutrition aside, putting exercise aside, those are just two domains. The number one domain that you got to be consistent with is your attitude, your character, and again, your motives, right? In everything that you do. I think it's important to be self-aware, because if you're not self-aware, you can't prepare for the following days or for whatever may come, right? So this applies to a career or a business that you want to start with. If that's something that you want to do, then great, but you have to be consistent. You want to have the best meeting that you can have. You got to be consistent in how you prep. You got to be aware that you got to put in some time here and there. The gym is just one factor, people. It's just one factor of this long life that we all have. So keep that in mind. Well, I just want to make that short video. I really appreciate y'all for supporting me. Wherever you are, I'm going to be more consistent and intentional with posting videos, whether it's 10-minute video or I try not to do 15-minute videos anymore. It's just way too long, and I'm a busy person, so it can be challenging. As a matter of fact, I'm filming this at 6 a.m. in the morning, so I try to depuff my face. Anyways, appreciate it. Build wisely, stay resilient, and lead boldly. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.